Hey, good morning everybody. We're getting ready to push some blackberry briars with our Cat 943 loader here. We're going to be putting some fuel in it, check the oil, fire it up, and get started. So let's put some fuel in it. Alright, with any good farm operation, you always want to have a good coffee can over your fuel cap, because your fuel cap's broken. So, coffee can does the trick. We're going to put 10 gallons in today. Should be enough. Let's see if I can. There we go. Putting her all in. Shake it, make sure you get it all in there. All the dirt and sediment in the bottom of your gas can, you want to make sure you get that in your tank. Nice thing about this loader is the fuel tank is easily accessible. Makes it really nice. These big racing cans, I like them the best. Easy to pour in, goes faster. I did make sure these cans are clean, by the way. Also a good farmer tool here. You want to check your fuel. And the original fuel checker stick is gone. So we're using this old piece of, it's actually power line is what it is. Copper power line. Don't tell anybody, they'll steal my copper. Stick that all the way down in there. Where's our fuel at? Yep, plenty of fuel. Put our cap back on, make sure it's tight. We'll put our handy dandy coffee can back on there. All right, we've put our fuel in. Now we're gonna go around here and check our oil. Make sure we got good oil. Make sure we got oil. Dipstick right here. Yep, we got oil. See if I can put that back in there. There we go, good job. Proud of myself. All right. Get this bad boy fired up. All right. Helps to give it some fuel. So we're up here in the field now. I'm going to show you what we're getting ready to do and a little bit of what I've already done, and then we'll get to it. Also, hearing protection is paramount when you're running these big machines. You definitely want to wear hearing protection, because when you get old you'll have no hearing like I do. So you want to put your earbuds in and then you want to turn them up as loud as you possibly can so you can hear it over the engine. And then that way the engine noise won't make you go deaf. Helpful tip of the day. All right, so you can see a little bit of what I've done here already. I pushed some of these brush piles up a couple of months ago, and I'm just now getting back to it. You can kind of see on the ground here where they were. Pretty big blackberry briars, and so this is what we got left over here. Quite a bit more actually. And so that's what we're going to do today. We're just pushing these up. We're going to burn them, and then we'll come back with a brush hog and clean this up, and hopefully be able to have a little bit better of a hay field out here. These blackberries just took over. Hey, we're just taking a little break here. I don't know if you can hear me or not because I got my earphones on. It's a Van Halen kind of day, so I don't know if you like Van Halen or not, but do you like Van Halen in the Hagar years or Van Halen with the David Lee Roth years? I personally prefer both. I know a lot of people don't, but I'm a Van Halen fan. So that's what I'm listening to right now. Just taking a little bit of a break and catching my breath. And then we're going to get started again. So just thought you might want to know what I'm listening to. Some kids today call it classic music, but it's not classic music. It's 80s heavy metal rock. stop here. The loader seemed to be running out of fuel, so I stopped, went and got some fuel, made a little pit stop for myself, got some lunch, charged up the battery on the GoPro, had to put a new SD card in, you know, all those things, right? So we're going to put the fuel back in and we're going to get back to work. So I hope you're enjoying this video so far. A little chilly today. It's about 60 degrees, but it's wind's blowing pretty good. It's getting ready to rain. That's why I'm trying to get this done, and so we can get these brush piles burnt here pretty soon when it starts raining. So, and for all you bulldozer track experts out there, yes, that's not how they're supposed to look. I realize that, and we will work on that. Maybe we'll do a video on that in the future, but they got a little slack in them, but we'll tighten that up. We're about done for the day, and so just trying to get done today before it rains.
Today we're out here, we're going to burn some brush piles. There's about 6 inches of snow on the ground today, so hopefully we don't do what we did last time. Somebody, not going to name any names, point any fingers, let's just say the fire department got called. Okay. Okay, you know, one thing happened, one thing led to another, and here we are. So now there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, so, you know, hopefully we don't burn anything that we don't want to burn. So anyways, have fun.
Here we go. I got the ignition switch right here, and we're gonna light one off and see what happens. Stay tuned. So earlier in this video, you saw where I was pushing these blackberry briars up here with the bulldozer, and you can see it's taller than I am, and as big as my truck. This one's a pretty good stack here, so we're going to see what happens. The wind's blowing a little bit more than I had anticipated, but again, we got all this snow on the ground, so surely it won't set the field on fire again. All right, here goes nothing. The fire department may be called, we don't know. Let's see what happens. Stand back, it's fixing to get busy.
So, as you guys can see, we haven't started any unwanted fires, but we have decided to go ahead and burn all of the brush piles today, because tomorrow's supposed to be like 60, and we're looking at the front end of March. Probably not gonna have much snow anymore, so you gotta burn while you can. Anyways, hope you're enjoying this video, because I'm having a good time setting fires, you know, it's a good time. Anyways, keep watching. Just so everybody knows, a little bit of fire safety here. We did call the fire department before we started burning today, so they do know it's going to happen. And we've taken precautions. I know you can't tell it now, but around each brush pile, about 10 feet out, underneath the snow is just dirt. Yeah, there's a few little stragglers, whatever, but you know, there is dirt around each brush pile. So it's not like we're just out here setting off in the middle of the field with a bunch of dry grass. So anyways, yeah, as you can tell, we've burned a few. Got a few more to go, but they're a little close to the road. I think we're gonna try and push them away from the road at a later date. Maybe try to set them on fire later. So anyways, remember, kids, forest fires can be prevented. If you don't believe me, just go up talk to Smokey the Bear. Alright, I screwed up the quote in the last section there, and I know it. And to Smokey the Bear, only you can prevent forest fires.
So we are about done here. One little bitty fire right here. You see a lot of smoke out here. A lot of piles burnt, just smoldering now. We're almost done. A few little odds and ends. I got 2 stacks over there, very close to the road. I shouldn't have left them that close, but I did. So I'll probably just push them off down in the fence line down there and forget about them. I didn't want to burn them so close to the road there. A bunch of traffic here on the streets. So yeah, I think I'm about done. Haven't had lunch yet, and it's, I don't know, 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. Getting kind of hungry, ready to go get something to eat, and my feet are getting a little wet. Don't know why, but they are. So just a lot of smoke out here now, and we did not set the field on fire. Fire department was not called. I mean, I called them before I burnt, but they didn't come out and have to extinguish my flames. So I feel like that's a win. Filling this old A John Deere up with water here. We're going to grab a disc and we're going to run up there in the field and kind of smooth out some of those places where those brush piles were, and finish this video up. Probably won't talk much in this video because it's really windy out in the field. Not here at the house, but out there in the field where there's no trees, pretty windy, and so you probably won't be able to hear me much. So probably just video this last portion of this job and get this job over with. It's been several months in the making, and had to wait for snow. We had a fire, set the field on fire. Oh, and the water's running over. So time to go. we got them all rolling in the right direction. So we're gonna head to the field. So as you can see, I'm just out here trying to smooth out these dozer tracks, and where I gouged the ground a little bit. It's doing an okay job, better than nothing really, but getting a good idea of what an old-time tractor and piece of equipment looks like and how it worked. How many gallons will an A John Deere burn through in a short period of time? Well, obviously more than 3 gallons, because I put 3 gallons in and just ran out. So yeah, she's been running good. We're almost done, really. We got a little bit right here, a little bit down there, and then I was going to go to the house. You can see the barn, maybe you can see it over there. So yeah, not the first time I've had to walk back to the house from the field. So here we go. Now we're going to have my truck out here, and I'll drive the tractor back, and then I'll have to walk back to get my truck. Farm life. It's great. Taking forever. Another 3 gallons going in. If you ask me why 3 gallons, because 3 gallons is less than 5. Call me lazy. I don't care. Come on now. All right. See if the old gal will start. You always want to make sure you're out of gear. Last thing you want is one of these skeleton wheels running over you. That's not a good combination. Give her a little choke. Probably enough. You know, I probably shouldn't have had you guys with me right now, because tractors never start when there's a crowd. So if y'all want to get up, go to the bathroom, go to the fridge, you know, take a break, turn around, maybe it'll start. Hey, thanks for going to the fridge. little buddy, are you okay? Are you all right? Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed this video of cleaning up the field up there. Hope you enjoyed the tractor part as well as the bulldozer part. Tried to kind of get a little bit of both in there. And it was a lot of work and took a long time, several months to complete this job, but it's finally pretty much done. I got to go up and do a little brush hogging, but I don't think you want to watch that. That's not really exciting. So happy to have you with us. Hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to Chasing Rust. That helps us a bunch. Helps us grow the channel. Doesn't cost you a dime, but it helps us with the algorithms and making us more popular. The channel is growing, so we appreciate that. Tell a friend. In case you're wondering, the cows are bawling because Brad just weaned off some calves and mamas aren't very happy right now. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one. Yep, this is me walking back to get my truck. That's what happens when you run out of gas. Farm life.